Stop overcomplicating Angular. Let's make components and templates crystal clear. Angular components are the building blocks of your application. Think of them as self-contained units that represent a part of the user interface. Each component has a selector, a template, a class, and metadata. First up, the selector. It's a unique ID you use to render the component in your templates. Next, the template. This is your HTML. It defines the structure and layout of your component. The class? That's where you define the component's behavior and properties using TypeScript. And metadata? It's additional information like dependencies and lifecycle hooks. Now, Angular templates. They're your HTML files but with a twist. They can contain regular HTML elements, Angular directives, binding expressions, and event bindings. Directives like ngIf and ng4 add extra functionality, binding expressions like and bind data from your class to the template. And event bindings like click and input tie events to your HTML elements. Angular binding comes in 4 flavors. Interpolation using for one-way binding, property binding with, event binding with, and two-way binding using eng-model. Directives? They come in structural, attribute, and component types like ngIf, ngClass, and custom directives. To create a component, use the Angular CLI command ng-generate-component. Define the selector, template, and class in the generated files. Add any necessary metadata, and you're good to go. Best practices? Keep templates simple, use meaningful selector names, and follow Angular coding standards. And there you have it. Angular components and templates made simple. Happy coding!